Hi guys, it's Gareth, aka Rookie, and welcome to my Friday video. So, just finished work. I'm basically doing this because I've got some good news I want to tell you. Basically, the really good news is basically that I'm now going to be back proper living in Scotland, and there's no real travelling down to Manchester. There will be the odd day, but today basically work confirmed that I'm going to be stuck here in Glasgow, working, so that means no more spending week and week and week and week and week and week and week after week down in Manchester. So I'm here. Great. If there is a buzz noise you can hear in the background, because I can hear it now. It did before. That's basically my computer processing Hearthstone video, which I should have put up yesterday, but forgot to edit, so that's now editing right now. Yeah, but I've got notes, so I've made notes, see? So back in the proper swing of making a Friday vlog. So, start off with the weekend. So the weekend started. I had some work to do, and because it was very critical, I ended up working through the weekend. Oh, I really hated it. I absolutely hated it. I didn't get it done. I ended up finishing that work during the week, but so good. And the reason why I had to get it done on the weekend, why it was so critical, is I'm getting distracted a lot by social media. Basically, I did this personality quiz thing, which is basically to talk about your learning style and things like that. I got what was called a mediator, and basically what I took away from that was basically my work needs to be engaging, which it isn't, because it does. Because being an estimate, that's my main job in construction. A lot of it can be repetitive. I mean, the start of the job is where the real thought goes into, where the real energy is for me. It's where the real everything's different. It's cool. Getting my teeth stuck into it. The problem is then once you've done that, the point then it gets repetitive, and I'm stuck on social media. I keep on checking my Facebook, Twitter, blah blah blah, and instead of actually doing work, so I've got to stop that. So I'm going to try to stop that from now on. Something else has happened, which is partly down to the Manchester thing. Basically, before going off to Manchester, I lost a bit of weight, before November. This is like November, so over the last 6 months this has happened, right? But before that, I got myself down to a 36 waist. I was really happy with myself. I was going, yes, I'm doing well. I'm losing weight. I wasn't weighing myself because that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to lose some weight, and that was showing that I was losing some weight. So I was getting really happy. And then you know what happened? That's right. The last 6 months I put on 40. So instead of being 38 and gone down to 36, I'm now up to a 40-inch waist. So I'm actually going to buy some trousers. So I actually got clothes I can wear at work now, which is really upset. So I've started eating fruits and salads now for lunch rather than having an actual lunch. And I'm probably going to cut out eating munchie boxes and takeouts and things like that. Try to eat more healthily. But the problem is I drink things like this, energy drinks and all that. And that doesn't help, but I need that because I need Pro Plus and that to keep me going through this work, because I'm getting distracted by social media, and that's the problem. I need to not get distracted by social media. And then the other thing that's happening is I'm not playing many computer games anymore, and I need to get myself back into it. The problem is when I sit in front of my PC, I feel like I should be recording, and I should be, because I'm sat in front rather than playing games, and it's stopping me. So I'm just going to play games and record them. And if I upload them, I upload them. If I don't, I don't. It's fine. But at least then I'm actually playing my PC that I spent so much money on. Because if I sit in front of my PlayStation, I quite happily play without worrying about recording it. And that's what's been happening. I've been playing that rather than my PC, and I got tons of games I need to be playing. So I've been going to gigs. Well, when I say I've been going to gigs, I haven't been going to gigs, because there was about one a week this week, one a day this week I could have gone to that would have had a good time, bands that I liked, I don't know. But I went to only one. I'm going to one tomorrow, but I only went to one on Monday. And I've got earplugs for that gig, and I really have noticed the difference the next day now when I don't have my earplugs, or even later on that night. I find myself, when I got my earplugs, I normally stand to one side of the stage and I have great view and everything like that. I find myself more merging to the middle, because you get less battered on the one side. So earplugs are essential. Always bring your earplugs. Never forget your earplugs. So yeah, I'm also thinking about getting molded earplugs at some stage, so I'm going to get around to that. Oh, on a side note, I still got my tattoo. I need to get that sorted out actually. I can do that tomorrow. I can go take my design to the tattoo place and see how much it's going to cost and when they can book me in and get that sorted. I need to get that sorted. Remind me, someone, because I always forget. Yeah, so I already talked about the energy drinks, how bad that is. I'm getting dry throat, as you can hear, and I figured out why I was getting dry throat. It's basically because it's now the summer. I've had to open up the trickle vents on my windows to let some air. So if you know what a trickle vent is, basically they're used for like very low level background ventilation. Basically they're things on the top of windows with the grills. They let noise in, yeah. We also let air in, and it's very good during the summer to have that airflow, and it stops the air from getting stale. Even during the winter when you don't have that, you should really purge ventilate your rooms, which is basically you open the window fully, leave it open for about an hour, and lets the air circulate, stops from getting stale, and it stops some bad smells, and also stop you getting dry throat, you know, and sore throats and things like that, and basically even sore eyes because the air's so stale because it's not been circulated. So purge ventilate, guys. Tip of the day. And I just set myself a challenge to go to bed by midnight this week. I failed miserably every single night. In fact, last night I didn't go to bed until like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then got up to go to work at 7. So I've now reset my alarms for 6 and half 6 to make sure I can get to work on time, because this is the problem with why I'm sleeping late. I'm not getting to work on time. So set my alarm for 6 and half 6, so I get up at that time. So I need to be in bed by midnight to get 6 hours sleep. So it's going to force me to go to bed early tonight. It doesn't matter because I don't have to get up for anything. So I'll probably stay up, play some YouTube, hopefully record something as well. Yeah, and what I'm going to try to do is this weekend I'm going to try to record Saturday and Sunday gig videos from each single gigs. I've still got the review notes, so I'm going to go from that and hopefully give you some gig videos, and hopefully try to record two a weekend, if maybe not more, and hopefully then get some videos out there for you guys for the gigs, because I really need to get them going again. So you're going to get, I'm going to put Hearthstone out tomorrow. Prison Architect has now moved to a Sunday, so it's always going to be out on a Sunday now. And you have a Friday vlog. If I do a live stream, which I'm hoping to do, because actually the new race is now available north, so video will go out during the week, and then hopefully a gig video out on the Wednesday, maybe Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday, and because Wednesday should be Hearthstone, I should be doing that on the Hearthstone day. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Also, I'm going to go to a gig on Thursday, which is Andy Black's and Creepers. I need to buy my ticket for that, and hopefully there's still some left. And then on Saturday this week, I'm going to a festival, so the next vlog will actually be done from a hotel room. I got hotel room videos tours to do as well. I must remember to do them as well. But I'll do a hotel room tour. I'm going down to Wakefield to Warehouse 23, which is on Saturday. So that'll be a good festival. We're covering that for altcorner.com, who are having a relaunch very soon. Basically, we've revamped the site. I'm just a writer for it, but obviously a lot of things going on there. You should check out the site because we do some great coverage of festivals and gigs, and interview some great bands. You know, everyone from the likes of Tonight Alive, Bowling for Soup. You know, big bands like it, all the way down to your slightly smaller bands like your Blank Atlas and people like that, you know. So we cover everything, you know. We cover most genres. I mean, basically we're not genre specific. Though I wouldn't myself cover a poppy band, and I don't think many of us who write for it cover pop bands. But we cover everything. And like acoustic, I cover quite a few acoustic artists that I would say were even folk artists. You know, because I just like their music. Yeah, you know. So check that out as well. And basically I think that's it, guys. I don't think there's anything else that's happened this week that's been exciting. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, check the notes, that's a good thing I checked. I don't know how you guys do this, but basically birthdays, wedding anniversaries, etc, etc. Right? You know, Mother's Day, Father's Day, you have to buy cards for that, yeah? So what I do is I go Moonpig once a year, which happened to be this week just gone, and basically I bought birthday cards, anniversary cards, and all that for everyone I know. Now, I do that because you buy it in bulk, get it saving. Plus, also you do it once a year with your calendar there, so you know the dates of everyone's dates, because it's an e-calendar like everyone has these days, and just recurring events, so you know when they are. You buy everyone's card. You set the delivery date so they get it delivered before their birthday. Bam, job done. Now, the good thing is about you can actually edit your orders. Sometimes, especially with an advance. So just say a friend moves, you go, alright, they moved, new address. You just then go into your Moonpig, change that address, there you go, done. And it's so much easier. I mean, I think I saved £50 worth on cards. You know, I mean, you buy a card, was it, you know, $2.99, yeah? Then you got to post it to them, which is another, was it, I can't remember how much postage is these days, 70p. So let's call it £3 a card, yeah, right? Right? And you buy all those cards, wedding cards. But the only thing I don't do is Christmas cards, because I don't generally send out Christmas cards. But yeah, so that's what I do. But there are other ones. There are other, you know, and there's extra ways to save because you buy Moonpig credit, which is kind of dodgy. But if you buy in £5 bulks and then spend the rest of it in actual cash to cover the difference, it's okay. But just be careful with that, because I'm not much unhappy with it. But it's saving a lot of money doing it. Plus also the discount for buying in bulk. If you buy over between 10 and 99. You get your savings, so, and then also the Moonpig money or credit thing we got gives you that, and yeah, so that's all. So the only thing I got to do then is obviously then, you know, turn up to parties and stuff, get drunk, because I already booked the card, they already received the card, it's all done. Don't need to remember about buying cards. It's a lazy way of doing it, but it's also a good way of doing it, because you don't forget that you do it once a month. Once a year, you buy all your card, birthday, Christmas cards, etc, etc. It's great. The only time it can backfire is if, say, your brother's going out with someone and they break up and you've bought them a card, you need to cancel that so it doesn't go out to them. But that's only ever happened once to me. So yeah, jobs are good. Anyway guys, I hope you had a good week, and as always, have fun.